Alright guys, so I just saw this video by Soilluminati. Just to let you know, man, I mess with Soilluminati, man. I like his mannerisms, I like his lingo, I like his personality, I like that he's just him, man. I really do respect this dude. However, this video he put out, he's making a lot of good points, but I feel like some of the points that he stated in his video are gonna mess a lot of people up, man, because a lot of his viewership are young kids. I'm talking about kids probably under the age of 21, and so, and if they watch this video, they might get messed up and make the wrong choices, man. So I'm gonna watch this video, and I'm gonna add my little 2 cents and rebuttals or whatever BS I think he's talking about, and why some of the points he's saying don't really make sense, man. So let's get into this, man.
Spiritual soul in the building, gazer soul in the building. Right now, if you are working a job, no matter how much money you make per hour, if you working a job, that is slavery, bro. It's slavery in plain sight. Jobs are stopping you from being the best that you could possibly be. Like, who the fuck want to retire at age 67? Like, my nigga.
Look, man, what he's saying right here is straight facts, bro. It is straight facts. I've always thought about this. It's not the fact that I even thought about this. I knew this was the case. When I worked my first job, I knew, like, yeah, this is slavery. Straight up, this is slavery. This is modern day slavery. And all they did was just change the words. You know, instead of a slave, you're an employee. You know, but it's still the same BS, right? If you work a job, you're a slave, point blank. So he's right about that.
Well, I could retire at 30. My nigga, I could have been working on my shit at age 15 and been able to retire at 30.
And he's right about that too. See, with the school, it's like if we didn't have to go to school, we were homeschooled. I honestly feel like more kids would have the ability to make their own, because you waste so much time in school, man, and you learn so much BS in school. And I'm skipping in the video because there's a part in the video that I really want to rebuttal, but he makes a lot of sense. Like, what he's saying is straight facts, because basically the system is built to breed workers. They need workers, right? But let's keep going.
That don't even, bro. Now that I know all the shit that's going on in this fucking world, how school was a waste of time, how college just take our money.
Oh my God, college too. However, college to me, I feel is a little different story. If you're trying to be an engineer, or if you're trying to be a doctor, or you're trying to be any of those professions, I feel like you need college. But other than that, most people that go to college for like a liberal arts degree, I'm sorry about that. If you go to college for like, you go to college for like theater or whatever, like, you can go to a trade school for all that, and you don't even gotta go to trade school. If you're an art, man, you don't need nobody telling you how to do art. That's art. Art is creativity. That's what you're doing. You can build your own business. You know, if you're a painter, or you're a sketch artist, or whatever you're doing, you can build your own. You can sell your own stuff, man. You don't need to go to school and spend all that money and be in debt. When I went to school, I didn't take school. I took school as a joke. I just wasted my time there, just having fun. You know, going out to parties and hooking up with girls and doing all type of drugs and stuff. That's all I was doing in school.
All of this shit, bro, jobs is slavery, bro. You go to school for what? To get a job.
To get a job.
What are you? How the fuck can you meditate if you gotta work? Everything, bro. It's not made for us to succeed. That's why it's so hard.
The reason why it's not made for us to succeed is because they don't want the higher ups, or whatever you want to call them. I'm not trying to sound no conspiracy theorists, whatever, but I don't know what to call them, so I'm just calling them like the overseers, whatever you want to call them. These people, the people who got the money, people who control stuff, they don't want creative people. They don't want people who are gonna build their own, because that's less workers, that's less slaves for them to capitalize off of. So their goal is to make as many slaves as possible, and this is why they breed it from a young age. You know, besides the people who get lucky to get famous or rich, or be born famous or rich, or people who just, maybe they become an actor or whatever they find some sort of profession or some sort of outlet in life that is able to get them to escape the matrix of having to work all your mother. I'm trying my best not to curse. Having to work all your life. Most of us are just gonna be, go to school, work most of our lives, and then die.
Bro, I feel we could have been learning how to meditate. We can't get that extra energy. We don't even our ass off. We gotta bust our ass. The little free time we get, we can take off for a vacation. A week for a vacation? What the fuck is a week gonna do for me? I'm working weekly.
Man.
My boss, nobody at the job give a fuck about us.
He right, man. No, your boss don't give not a single F about you. You're just a number in his machine or her machine, whoever's owning the company. They don't give an F about you. This is why I always wonder when I was at work and stuff, they would come with some BS, especially on the job application. They'll print up the job application so much to make it seem like they care about you and they have your best interest at heart. They don't give not a F about you because you are just a little kink in their machine to make money, man. What they care about is their business and the people that are spending money to get to purchase their whatever they're selling. You know, they care about the customers. They can replace you in a heartbeat. Most jobs they can replace you, especially if you work a minimum wage job. That's when you get the worst treatment because they can replace you so easily, man. So
my whole life is dictated to this bum ass job. That job jobs mean slavery, bro.
Okay, you said that. I got you.
Jobs is taking you away from your entrepreneurship. You go to school so they can make sure you go and get a job.
And that is the whole point of school. The whole point of school is just to make sure you get a job, to make sure that you're a good little worker bee. Which is like, I never understood people. Like now, I realize like school really is BS. It's like me trying to get good grades, whatever. It's like, even if you become a doctor, even if you become an engineer, you're a slave, man. Because it's like, you don't get to choose your hours. You know, these jobs where it's like, oh man, I'm an engineer, I'm making $120K a year. I was like, yeah, you make $120K a year, but you can't, if you can do your job within 3 hours, they still want you to be there for the full 10 hours. You know, most engineering jobs, most doctorate jobs, you're not working 8 hours. You'd be lucky to get 8 hours. You're working probably 10, 12 hours a day. Sometimes it's 6 days a week, probably get 1 day off. And even if you get your 1 day off, you're still in calling. If you're a doctor, you can be called in at any time. How do you have a life outside of that? You know who's profiting off of that? You know who's enjoying that money? Your wife and your children. Well, maybe not your wife, because your wife's probably working, but your children mainly. Your children are going to profit mainly off of your money because you got no time to enjoy that. Besides your vacation days, besides that little 1 day off you got, which probably isn't even a day off, you don't really have no time for yourself, and time is the biggest asset that we have as human beings, man.
School don't teach you nothing about building on your own. Nope. They teach you all. They stuff your head with bullshit.
Have y'all ever thought about why the fact school don't teach you about the real stuff we need to learn about in life, like taxes and credit cards and debt and whatever? They don't teach you about none of that BS, man. You graduate school, you go into that workforce blind. You gotta learn this from your parents or whatever, because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to be able to find a way out the system. No, they want to capitalize and milk you and use you as much of a worker bee as they can before you die. And that's just the point. That's just the capitalism is set up.
Nobody needs jobs, bro. If motherfuckers is able to meditate and connect with their higher self,
all right.
building on your own.
This is the part that I don't agree with Soul for. This is the part that I feel is going to mess a lot of people up, because this is something he's not understanding. He talking, he chatting a lot of, he making a lot of sense, but what he's saying right here, I can't co-sign this, bro.
They teach you all, they stuff your head with bullshit. Nobody needs jobs, bro. If motherfuckers is able to meditate and connect with their higher self, if motherfuckers actually knew what was going on, nobody would be working for nobody right now. Everybody would be doing everything in their power to connect and make sure they straight and make sure they good.
All right, so you my boy, dog. You my homeboy, whatever. The stuff you talking about in this video is facts. I'm not gonna lie. But what you're saying right now, I don't think you're thinking this through. Who's making your phone? Who makes your computer? Who makes your TV? Who is allowing you to be able to use YouTube right now to talk to us? If we didn't have workers, you wouldn't have any of this stuff, bro. Unfortunately, right, this is the big truth bomb. Not all of us are gonna be cut out to be entrepreneurs. Not all of us are gonna be cut out to make money on our own. Most of us, and I'm talking the vast majority of us, are going to be worker bees. That's just how it is, man. Soilluminati is a lucky man. Okay, he's a lucky man. Most of you are not gonna be in this position, even if you try. I'm not saying don't try, but you're not gonna be in a position. But Soilluminati, if you didn't have YouTube, what would you be doing? If you didn't have YouTube, my bro, what would you be doing? Now, I don't like saying this because you could really put this argument to anything. You could be like, well, if you didn't have basketball, what would you be doing? If you didn't have this, what would you be doing? But the thing is that YouTube is a new phenomenon. People just release it, like this whole YouTube BS about being able to make money on YouTube is a new phenomenon, right? This has only been here for a couple of years, not even 10 years probably, right? So if he was born 10 years prior to YouTube, what would you be doing? So you can't make it in hooping. You're talking this because you're fortunate enough to be in a position where you can make your own money through YouTube. And even YouTube is like a job, but it's not. It allows you to be a little bit of your own man, but you still gotta follow the guidelines and the rules, etc. So you're not really free like that, man. However, you're telling this to a young audience and you're feeding them this information. You're not really giving them solutions. You're telling them like, oh, they gotta meditate or whatever, but like, I would say the best thing to do is that if you're in a position that you don't like, you're in a job you don't like, work that job and save your money, man. That's it. Save your money. Stop spending your money on BS. Stop spending your money on drugs. Stop spending your money on going out. Stop spending your money on crappy shoes. Stop doing that. Save your money, man, and invest that money to whatever you want to do. You can put it in stocks. You can use your money to build an online business, a side business. You can use the money to further your trade. Maybe you want to be a barber. You want to go to barber school. Maybe you want to be an electrician. Whatever you want to be, to get you out of doing what you hate. However, what he's saying, he's not really giving you a solution. He's just trying to say, like, oh, meditate and blah, blah, blah. Bro, you are lucky to have YouTube. Most YouTubers are lucky. Most people don't find success on YouTube like that. YouTube is lucky. A lot of it is luck. You just have to be lucky. I understand what you're saying is facts. It is straight facts, but most people are not going to be in a situation. Could you imagine a 15-year-old kid, let's say he's 14, 15 years old, watching this stuff. He's thinking about dropping out of school. What is he going to do? Is the chance of him being in your position going to be likely? I highly doubt it, my man. Most people, especially in this system, are going to be worker bees. Like I said, the best way to do it, if you don't have the talent or you don't have the drive or motivation to find an online business or find your own way of making money, is to work that job, suffer through it, but with a game plan. Save your money up. Every paycheck, just save your money up, and then you invest the money in something that you want to do, or work on a side business, or do YouTube like he's doing. You can work your job and do YouTube, whatever, but don't be a dumb bee. Don't be a dumb bee. I'm just saying dumb bee because I'm not trying to curse. Do not be a dumb bee and just start quitting your job, start quitting school, whatever, because you're going to be gone. The system is so implemented into us, it's going to be hard for us to beat it. And that's just how it is, man.
Not working for somebody, making sure when you're working for somebody, you're not really working for yourself.
No, you're not, man.
You can't think for yourself. You gotta be at a fucking slave job.
Right, he's repeating himself, but y'all get the gist, man. That's really all I want to rebuttal is, what he's saying is facts. I understand that. However, do not let this video cloud your judgment. Unfortunately, we're born in a system. We can't really fight it. I don't know how we can. Unless we all band together and just start to overthrow the government. But I highly doubt that's going to be a possibility. So if you're in that situation, find a way out. YouTube is available now. You make money on YouTube. Maybe you have an Instagram business going on. Maybe, and if you don't have any of that, save your money. Stop living paycheck to paycheck. Save your money, man. Get into a savings account and save your money, man. And then maybe, you don't want to work that job for all your life. You can work the job for maybe a good 5 years, maybe 10 years. And by the end of that 5, 10 years, you'll have more enough money to do whatever you need to do. All right? But I just want to add my 2 cents on this topic. Soilluminati, you're still my dog, bro. Like I said, you're my boy. I understand exactly where you're coming from, but I just feel like that little mess at the end is going to kind of screw up a lot of dudes, man. But yeah, man, it's been your boy, man. I'm out, bro.